we're going to do a lovely little autumn scene here. A nice little forest I thought would be good. So the colours we're going to use today are olive green, we've got Indian red, we've got yellow ochre, we've got burnt sienna, and we've got raw umber deep. These are all from the Kuretake range, but use what you have. Any kind of colours that are autumnal will be good. Got cold press watercolour paper all taped down. So I'm going to wet the page with a large brush, cover it with water, and then we're just going to drop some colour in. And it's just going to be a pale sort of background that we're going to get down. But we're going to use our lovely autumnal colours to get a nice base. So just squiggle it on, grab your colours and just put them on any old hair. It really doesn't matter. You just want to get that sense of a nice background. And then I'm just going to let that dry. Okay, so the base layer has now dried. I'm going to grab the green and I'm going to grab a small brush. And what we're going to do, we are going to do some lines across the page. So we're going to just bring that round, bring it up and round. Grabbing some more paint, around. And then up. Need to get a bit more paint on that. Another line here. Sort of following that line, but then coming down. And then what we're going to do with our paintbrush is grab it and just, with a bit of water, add some little squiggles. So using the paint from your line, just adding some water on there. If it's dried, you can just add a little bit more paint. I want it quite a watery kind of background. That's what we need. So we don't want any really harsh lines. Grabbing some water, utilising the paint that we've got. So apologies, I've forgotten to press the record button. I was really doing so well and then I completely forgot and it's really annoying. I'm really sorry. I hope you're not annoyed too. What I've done is use the colours that we discussed previously. I've got a medium to smallish round brush and I'm just adding these oval shapes of various sizes on the page. So they're going to represent our tree crowns. And then I've got a brown colour and I'm adding the trunks to the page. So just bring them down to that green line there. So once you've done that, you're going to need to let your page dry and then you're going to grab some pens. Any pens you want, any colours. I've got a white, a black fine liner, a gold uniball broad pen, and you're just going to embellish. Add some little patterns on to the crowns of your tree. You just want to pretty them up and make them look a little bit more interesting by adding these patterns onto them. And I've got the black fine liner pen here and I'm just squiggling away. This is sort of representing the grasses, the undergrowth that you would see underneath the tree in the forest. So continuing to add and embellish those trees, just swapping up the pens as I go. I think it's more of a tree-lined field than a forest. I said it was a forest a minute ago, then I've just looked at the page and thought, well, maybe not a forest, maybe more, you know, when you see the hedgerows at the edge of the fields. So continuing to add these embellishments, this is really fun to do, and just squiggling that line across. It could be a hedge, that could be. Outlining the tree shapes, that just makes them a little bit more bolder. You may like the look without outlining them, but I like a bit more of a bold kind of feel to the page. If you like this, maybe you'll like, maybe you'll subscribe, maybe you leave me a comment, and that'd be really good. I'll come straight back to you. Any questions you have, tell me what you like, what colours you'll use. I'd love to hear from you. YouTube have now introduced a new feature called Hype, and you'll find that once you like a picture that you like, then you'll see the option. It's actually in the comments box, and you can just scroll that across. Comes across as Hype. If you press that button, it's supposed to promote my video and push it out there to other people. So I would really appreciate if you do like this to press that Hype button, and we'll see whether it makes a difference, and I'll let you know in further videos down the line. So I've recently done a few autumn videos, and I'm going to add them to a collection called the Autumn Collection videos, and there will be a link to an autumn video at the end of this. So if autumn's your thing, autumn's your season, and you love painting those lovely autumnal colours, then have a look at the end and you'll see another video for you to follow, watch, and hopefully replicate. So when you've done all your lovely doodly fun, then grab a gold felt tip pen or something similar, and we're just going to outline the page using that tape as a pressure point for you to push the pen up against. And then I've heated up the tape and made sure it's nice, warm and sticky, and I'm just peeling away the tape. So I'm just going to pull it up to the camera so you can see the lovely detail here, and I think it's turned out really well. I think it's a really kind of cute, whimsical kind of picture. Really enjoyed doing it, and I just love those colours. Lovely, rich and deep. So I hope you get to try this because it is so easy to do, and I hope you have a fun and arty time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Okay then, bye.